Hey, Insaniac, do you have extra oak bone flesh?
That depends. Who's it for?
Your best buddy Fly?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, don't forget to move around. I'm just going to reiterate the plan, though I think most of you have seen it. So at the gate, groups 1, 2, and 5 are going to go to point B. Groups 3 and 4, you're going to go to point A. Groups 6 through 10, you're going to go to point C. Now, if you're in group 1, 2, and 6, I want you to just blow all of your abilities at the point that I just called you to. So 6, you'll be on C, 1 and 2, you'll be on B. I want you to use all your abilities there, maybe have a short little fight, and then I want you to immediately rotate north. So 1 and 2, you'll go to A, and 6, you're going to go to B to reinforce it. We're hoping to get them to overcommit to C, and then the very quick rotation should hopefully ensure us A. Your shot caller for this war is going to be a little bit me, but it's mostly going to be my man from the collective, whose name is
Mr. Flyvin?
Foreclosure.
Yeah, he's
Foreclosure.
Oh my god.
We're here to foreclose on
I'm
Brightwood.
sorry.
Glub
Okay.
no longer gets to own
Let's-
this shit.
They didn't pay their rent, so let's foreclose them for sure.
Just a few notes with the plan. 6, I want you lingering just for a second. I kind of want you guys dumping your toes onto point C for just a second to see if we can get a little bit of that fast cap started with about 10 people on point. The moment we get fast cap, I want you breaking out, not just north, but more like northeast back into the forest and then hit B at an angle, kind of towards the bonfire. And same thing for you, 1 and 2, kind of jump on, get a little bit of influence on B, and then jump off really freaking fast, and then cut into the forest, and then to A. Break off from the combat. Don't just go straight because they will try and stop your rotates. You want to try and break off and save your the most amount of time of your haste.
And then as far as purchases, definitely if you're in one of those rotation groups, get 2 haste potions. I would like to see a lot of other people getting a haste potion and a flame trap, and just putting the flame trap somewhere in between the rotation area. Cut down on the rotations. If you didn't buy a flame trap, it's okay. I will forgive you. But for anybody that's not in 1, 2, and 5, 6, 1, 2, and 6, grab a flame trap and a haste potion. You can have 1 of each.
And if you upgraded any amulets or whatever, replace or take them off and put them back on.
Yeah, if you've upgraded anything since the last time you equipped your gear, unequip it and put it back on, because its perks will be busted.
Just to confirm, Group 3 is going C, right?
Group 3 is going to A, and you'll be at A.
Oh, okay, my bad.
So group assignments, just to reiterate what Duskfire said, on opener, groups 3 and 4 are A. Your respawns will continue to go A throughout the entirety of the war until A falls. Groups 1, 2, and 5 are going Bravo. 1 and 2, you're rotating after a little bit of influence onto Bravo to Alpha. 5, you are staying B. Your respawns will go B until the end of the war and or when we take B. Groups 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 are all opening and going C. Group 6, once there's influence on C, you will rotate to B. 7, 8, and 9, your respawns will go back to C until C is taken or the end of the war. Group 10, your anti-siege on C side, and then do whatever you must. And Cat Evershrine, you're doing Cat Evershrine things.
Yeah.
Alright, sorry. So group 1 and 2, we're just blowing up point, right? We just go to B, and then we rotate A after we dump abilities?
Correct.
Is that... Okay, cool.
Yes.
And you wanted us... You said north side? You mean
Yes,
like...
you'll be rotating north. The map is
Like
skewed. That
towards
north
A.
is moving up towards A, yes.
Okay, gotcha, cool.
In Group 5, we're staying in B.
Yes, you're staying
Yeah.
at B. So once the rotate of 1 and 2 happens, play your life as long as you can and look for small incremental picks until Group 6 gets there. Insaniac, advise me when Group 6 gets there.
Yep.
I'm sorry. So when I'm group 2, but so when we go to B and you say we use our like skills, it's just like
You
as
drop
soon
your
as we finish,
abilities,
we
look
go,
for
or is it
picks,
like
linger for like
Okay.
no more than 10 seconds.
no more
Yeah.
than okay?
Yeah,
Good
like the
haste-
total
little
amount
haste
of
towards A.
time on that point should be roughly like a minute, like long enough to use all of your cooldowns and then leave. It should be under a minute, ideally.
Yep. And then 1, 2, 3, and
Thank
4
you.
will all be on A point for the remainder, right?
Yes. Yep.
Yes.
Got you.
So there'll be 4 groups sitting on A once everything settles. There'll be 2 groups on B, and then 3 groups on C with 10 floating in between.
Dealing with this.
10, once you get all of Siege down, I want you looking towards A or B, ideally.
If you're in group 8, you're going to be trying to stay mostly on point C, so that will constantly have influence on it, so you may want to respec slightly more con than you normally run. I don't know how much con everybody in that group runs, but a little extra won't hurt anybody. At this point, you guys can use your foods and your incense honing stones if you have them. They will last longer than the amount of time that'll work.
On incense.
Yeah, you're right.
Incense for good luck.
Yeah, I don't know why they're 30 when the other tier 5s are 40. It's kind of weird. Oversight.
What the fuck?
Catasta is asking to be verified.
Oh, I can just drag them. Can't verify. Hey, I got you pulled up here. Kat, you are in group 9, and you're going to point C to start with, okay?
Okay.
Blood, yes. Anti-Siege Group 10 is starting on C-side, so you'll be coming out C-gate with us.
Yeah, we want the numbers to look like they're on C.
Now's a good time to use all of your food, honing stones, everything else except for incense.
Were you at Sandy right there?
Yep. I'm a goddamn walking grocery store.
That is a malachite.
Isn't that what you said?
Emerald.
He said emerald.
Oh yeah, double check your weapons. Make sure you don't have like fucking.
Nope,
gems
you're
for
shit out of luck. I
mutations in
don't
them.
have an emerald on.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm a terrible.
No, I'll take the
bouncer.
malachite. I'll take that. I'll take that.
I feel like you're just gonna sell it.
No, I'm gonna throw it right in my weapon.
He's just gonna sell it. Yeah, call it a scam.
There's a rabbit.
There you go, Saniac. You can look at it.
Oh, I wanted to skin it for haste.
I'm
That
pretty
is
sure
a-
you just got scrumped too.
Pro strats.
It's a fancy looking bow.
Yeah.
One minute out.
You're in the B groups that are rotating 1 and 2. You may not want to use your haste pod until you're ready to rotate, just because you're not going to be there very long. It's not very long of a run. Everyone else should go ahead and haste pod off the rip, though.
Hasten go. If you're on C side, we're going to try and get point pressure as soon as possible. It's 10 ramparts on C.
We have a 5-man squad on A.
Push them up. We have about 15 on C so far. We need to push up on them here. Let's get rotates going now. Rotates need to start going.
1, 2, and 6.
Yeah, rotates need to start going now. Look to our back line and see. Most of them are here at C. Dance around the point to C. Dance around the point to C. Most of them are pushing into our back line here.
They have about 15 on A.
C, start playing towards the woods. There's gonna be a rotate off of C coming B. B, watch out. So, you know, they're still mostly here at C. If you're here at C, try and delay them and get respawns coming to C as soon as possible. How many at B?
We're about 15 on B.
15 on B, heard. How many on A, May?
Hold on, I'll be able to relay that. They have about 10. We have them outnumbered.
Yeah.
Okay, beat them.
Point nearby is in AA. Step on point a little bit. Take it.
We're slowly wiping at C. Rotating back through the jungle into C. If you're in these 7 through 10. 7 through 9.
Just keep fighting on C. If we can keep a little bit
You're
of
on
pressure
A point, make sure you keep dipping your toes in.
C, pressure on the point now. C, you're pressuring on the point now. We need to make them look our way here. I need 10 on C. I need 10 on C. We need to start fast capping this here.
We're getting pushed off on B.
Or pushed off on B. They're going to rotate over.
They have 15 to 20 on A.
Staying big and strong on C. Get ready to catch for respawns. We need to catch respawns now. Catch respawns on C.
Siege is down on C.
Wiping on A.
Wiping on A, heard. Can I have anti-siege looking at C and helping us pressure these guys? We can take C here. We need bodies staying on point at C. Respawns are going to be coming in here shortly. Watch their respawns.
Okay, we're stopping them in between B, rotating.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Keep them there.
Alright, you got 15 seconds out, ETA.
15 seconds out, heard. We're going to have refine on respawns right now. 13 seconds on respawn. Keep bodies on point C. If we can get it clear out, go. A, can you get back on A and start pressuring?
A lot more rotating over.
Yep, we're reinforcing
C playing to the
now.
forest. C playing to the forest now. C playing to the forest. Anti-siege, go about your duties.
Respawns up.
Respawns go to the assigned points for now. We'll look to make an adjustment here in about 5 minutes if necessary.
If you're at A, let's try to step our toes on point.
We're about to take A hard here. We have them heavy.
B,
Rotates are
make
coming
sure
off of C.
B, make sure you're stopping the rotation.
C on the point now. C pile back onto point. C pile back on the point now.
I spread here on A. Spread here on A.
Yep.
Just
Stop
around
clumping.
points,
Stop this
around
clump.
points.
If you're on A point, I need feet on points.
Edges
take
of
this up
point without
fast.
clumping on A.
Look 240, they're spawning in.
B, pull back towards the war camp. There's just too many of them right now.
Nice job. Keep the toes on
Great.
point at
Feet
A.
on point, feet on point.
B, cheekily come to C. B, rotate fast with C. If you got haste, come to C.
Look at bottom of point. Look at bottom point A. Here.
Good call. A lot of them are rotating to C side.
Top left of A side. There's a lot of them on the left side of point here on A.
Hunter on
Huge
A.
wipes on point C. Huge wipes on point C. I need 10 people on point now on C.
You've got 10, 15 coming into point C. 5 seconds.
Play your
Get ready
life
to
at
spike
A.
them. Spike them.
Play your
Spike them.
life
Spike
at
them. Spike them.
There's
Catch
so
them.
many
Catch
here.
them.
There's so many here.
At the bonfire on C.
We're not gonna take it here, but we're just gonna distract them right here on A.
Try not to kill them so they can't spawn at C.
Spike the point at C. Spike the point at C here. 20 seconds respawns.
Alright, they're gonna start rotating from A here.
Hey, I need you hasting back onto A point. C side, play your life. Try and keep that influence slow tick down if you can.
If you're at A, let's try to clear our back line.
5-6. I'm gonna have you stay at C for a few seconds here. Once you have haste and go. Once you have haste and go, guys.
You have another 10 coming to C.
Heard. Play your life. We have 10 seconds. Let's get a reset onto A if we can when A is ready.
If you're at A, move up to the point. Don't be far down the path. Let's move up to the point or right side of point. There's some big spikes opportunities.
C side, look for wipes where possible. Look for wipes where possible. They're gonna have to rotate off here in a second.
Group team, we gotta rotate to B side siege.
15 seconds.
A lot of them are still at C. A lot of them are still at C. If you're here resetting at C, play wide. Play wide around C.
Let's move up on the point at A. Let's move up on the point. Big spike opportunities on the point without clumping.
C, punish them. C side, punish them. They're pushing towards fort. Come behind them. Just wrap around, get behind them here. Make them look towards us here.
Look towards our backline and bonfire. Looks like they're rotating here towards A.
They're still on C side towards the fort. C side, or C side towards fort camp, rather. Again, ignore them if you're pushing your way to C. Make them come back to us here. We won't come back towards point.
Res is now.
Now start clumping in towards C point here. C, establish yourselves on point, please. B, how many? Thank you.
We're getting reinforcements to A now.
We also have about 15 at, about 20 at C. 20-second respawn.
They have about 20 on A. We're outnumbered.
5 and 6, you're going back to B. 5 and 6, you're going back to B.
Heard.
10, once you're done at A side, stay at A side. Work off the hill. Seven, 8, 9, we're going to reset and push onto C together.
Okay, so if you're currently fighting on C, back up towards the war camp so we can
There's a rotate in from B to C, so we're going to be outnumbered. We're just going to play it slow. We're going to play for clumps on C side. There's a rotating off of C towards B. If you're off of C, catch these guys are pushing us. Catch these guys are pushing us. Try and punish them as they push us here. Now start pushing towards C. Now start pushing towards C. They're rotating off of C towards B. A side, I'm gonna need you to establish yourself over there.
If you're on A, let's set up in the forest between A and B. Let's just try to fight on that side. We're playing 2 split up. Let's play in this forest and try to use that as a regroup right here. We got a couple grabs out here.
A
Let's try to
side,
get-
A side pushing to B. A side pushing to the backside of B here. They're gonna. There's a push coming. There's a push coming. There's a push coming from B to C. If you're here at C, get ready to start spacing. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, you're spacing on C. You're spacing on C. You're spacing now. Play wide. Play wide. Play wide. Spread the fight out. Look for single person picks here. We have to play a numbers game here at C. Play the numbers game in here at C.
Real response.
Heard on respawns. Respawns need to go towards sign points right now. A, start pushing back to A. Let's get B pushing over to A as well. That's 5 and or 4. Yeah, 5 and 6 going towards A.
5 and 6 going A.
Respawns in 5. D side, get ready to reset.
If you're at A, we're doing way too much useless fighting. Let's try to push from B side to the ramparts and pour into their backline from there. We're not getting much done. It looks like we're finally able to push up the point here. Try to get around the point. Go to get around the point. Push up, push up.
C side, start pushing up now. Let's get 3-point pressure if we can.
Nice. Let's live in their backline. Let's live in their backline here. Oh.
Second respawn.
20-second respawn.
If you're on C, get these healers back. C, back.
What situation on A?
Still severely outnumbered over here on A.
Heard.
We're not able to create pressure.
C, make sure to regroup outside of point. Should be 20 seconds. Reset in the forest between B and C right now. If you're on C side, if you can. They're gonna push forward. Just be careful as they push. Do not get caught in their push. Just get a full reset outside to C and start range pressure forward. And we're gonna look for motion push in. These people that are out in the field, we're gonna start with these people. We're gonna start with them. We're gonna go one by one. Start with Hot Cosby and go. These people in this Oblivion here, spike them here, spike them here. If you can see me, look at the gravity balls that I'm throwing. Start catching these people and start pushing forward. We're gonna work one at a time here at C.
They're pushing up the war camp on B.
Heard. Look at Ymir's. Kill Ymir's first. Ymir's, look at me. He's dead. Shadow Skeets next. Shadow Skeets and Colby. Look at this. Look at this group. Big clump here. Spike these guys. There we go. There we go. There's the spike. Keep pushing. Watch our right side. Watch our right side. There's rotating coming our right side. C peel left. C peel left here.
30-second respawn.
25 seconds on respawn.
Seconds respawn.
5 seconds. Respawns.
Respawn's up.
Crit. Thoughts at 15 minutes. All go to all 50 to B. I want your thoughts on this.
Let's do it.
Right.
Let's do it.
Respawns as you come in. We're gonna start filtering into B. We're gonna look for backline pressure. They have a lot of mages on their backline. They're getting the free cast. Look like you're going A to C right now. Look like you're going A to C. Play your life. In 40 seconds, we're all gonna turn towards B. Whatever it is, wherever you are, you're gonna look to turn towards B. Right now, you're just playing your life. Play smart. Get single person catches. Start with single person catches. We have 20 seconds, so we're meeting. 20 seconds. Go now. Rotate to B. If you have haste, haste on the B. 10, I want you playing against the wall. I want our backline in their backline space. Our backline in their backline space. We are flipping the map on them right now.
Clear walls. They're about to pour in from A and C. Be ready for them to reinforce from there.
Big push coming on C.
Some C
Big push coming in A. Get ready to scatter in 3, 2, 1. Scatter. Look towards sides now. Look towards sides.
Left bonfire. Huge people. Left bonfire. Left bonfire.
Take the fight to them. Get off the point. Take the fight to them. Look, there's a ton in our backline. Ton in our backline.
Ton in our backline. Just push off of them. Push off of them. Try and keep a little bit of pressure on the point. There we go. We got a lot of people in their backline. We controlled their backline as well. We need more of our people in their backline. We do not need to be in our backline. We need to be in their backline. Huge wipes on bonfire side. Look at bonfire side. Continue fighting on bonfire side. Let's get tanks and any brawler that feels strong enough to get on the point. Get your ass on the point. We need 10 people on point starting to strong fast stick here.
Make sure you're not clumping. Make sure you're.
There's 25 seconds on respawn.
A lot in their backline again. They are able to reestablish in their backline. 10 seconds on the respawn. Pumped on point and then their backline. Insaniac may take your groups into their backline, please. Crit, I want you playing bonfire side. They like it.
They have musket people
Saitam.
who are shooting people in our backline.
Saitam, I want you playing on the A side of B.
My 5-man's taking up A right now.
Kurt. Let's get reestablished on B fast. Reestablish yourselves on B fast. Get there while there's still a fight.
5-man responding to us.
You're gonna have more coming in a second. We need to get there fast. Push through them. Push through them. Do not get caught in the push that's on our road. Actually, catch these guys on the road. Catch these guys on the road. Look, these guys on the road. They're all clumped. They're clumped with no healing right now. And then turn and push towards point. Once we spiked a few, turn and push towards point. Get past them. Do not get caught in the middle of nowhere.
Everyone save a cooldown for me. In 5 seconds, we're going to use it on B point. 5, 3, 2, now. Try to get a nice
Spikes
burst.
now,
Nice
spikes.
burst.
We're most wiped. Get ready to have to fight out a war camp. We're gonna fight out on C side. We're gonna spawn and go out C side, just so we don't have to get camped at B. 20 seconds on respawns. Ten seconds on respawns. We're gonna have to fight out on C side.
The 5 to 10 people that were on A are going to start rotating back to B.
Heard. We're gonna have to fight out on C side. I don't think B is clear. If B is clear, somebody let me know, but do not get caught at B. Now come out of B, now come out of B, now come out of B, and go behind them. Crunch them between A and B. Crunch or C and B. Crunch them between C and B here.
20 seconds on respawn.
We need to crunch the people that are pushed up for CK first. We start with the people at CK, and then we look for picks elsewhere. Hey, if I can have your group pushing towards A. Big spikes on the C side. Big spikes on the B side. There's a lot of them here. We need to punish them, and we need to push onto B with these spikes. 10-second respawn. You got rotate incoming from the C side. C side war camp. Watch your C side war camp. Spawns are now. Do not get caught at B gate, please. For the love of God, do not get caught at B gate. Space as you need to. Let's get groups 1 through 5 looking towards A. Let's get 6 through 10 looking towards C. I know 10 is a musket squad, but we need to split for a second here. We need to pull them out of B because they're trying to camp our B gate. Just split wide on the map. Let's get respawns going towards A. A, if you can establish yourselves on point. We got a few more over here than I think you do.
They only have one on point, but they're swarming the woods.
Heard.
Big push from C to B.
C side, you need to start pushing forward now. If you're on C side, you need to start pushing forward. "30 seconds respawn."
Group 8, I want to see you getting up to C. I'm seeing group 9 here, I'm not seeing any group 8.
D side, get on point. Yeah, there's probably gonna be a rotate from A to S. Watch the rotate from A to C. On C side, we are going to have to fight respawns as well. What's my respawn timer? If somebody can tell me.
20 seconds.
20 seconds, thank you. We got slow rotates incoming right now. Catch these single rotates as we can. Here's a big rotate on C. Watch out, big rotate onto C. Respawns are now, respawns are now. Keep fighting on C side, fight back, try and get a few kills and respawns as we can. A, as soon as you can, re-establish yourselves. C side, try and play space right now. There's a big push of melees pushing up the road.
15 seconds.
We have pressure on point at A. If you're supposed to be at A, try to push up to the point.
Rezzers in 5, I want you to go to B and try to cut off the rotation to A because C is pretty much wiped. Your objective is to cut people off, grab well, slow them, etc. Make a wall in between C and A.
Try to tiptoe around the A point on the edges, but make sure not to clump.
Respawns in 2, 1 respawns on now. Spike your respawns on A. Our respawns need to go to A. Let's try and reinforce it. All respawns go. Yeah, more rotates incoming towards A. Watch your left side. Watch your back. Watch our back line.
If you're heading to A now, hit the bonfire. There's quite a few over there. 3 spawns are coming up for the enemy team. Don't clump
Spike
up.
those respawn points. Four corners, guys. $25 seconds to respawn. $15 seconds on respawns. Except group 7 and 8 go C. Everyone else is still going A. Group 7 and 8 go C. Let's only throw 10 on C. Let's try and have 40 on A side.
Okay, 7 and 8 to C.
$15 on us.
10-second respawn.
Let's get those healers by the bonfire. See.
White space off C. If you're at C, it's white space and just kite these guys back. Hey, can you reestablish yourself on A point at all?
We have to push past the enemy, and unfortunately we have to like kind of ignore them and go between B and A forest, but people are kind of stopping the second they see people. If you're around A, try to get yourself to point. If you have to go through the forest, go through the forest. We have a few people here. We just need more with us. Nice job, nice job. I see people. Good job. We were walking past them. We're We're gonna get point progress here. Let's keep playing the edges of A if you're here. Keep playing the edges of A. Beautiful spikes on point.
Hey, everybody, good try. Thanks for coming out. I appreciate you shot calling that for me. And,
Yeah, no worries.
yeah, I appreciate filling the roster up, and like we tried our best. Right now, defense is still definitely like the strong side, and they're running, 13, 14, 15 healers, so it can be kind of hard to establish a presence. They definitely don't want to give up Brightwood, so we will try again on another day.
Thanks for having us. I'm sorry we couldn't get you that dub, but fun war. Everyone was listening to the shot callers as well as you could. I was really happy. I was happy to see people just as soon as someone said run to point, there was like 10 people running to point, and I feel like that's as a shot caller what you like to see out of everyone. So good job, everyone kicked ass out there. So
Yeah, definitely some improvements from some of the other wars I've been in.